Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's MargaretGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another Monday Morning Mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? Hang on 1 minute. That is absolutely fantastic. Before I let you know what coffee I'm drinking, happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Yeah, you can see I got a green shirt on. I got my green George cap. I'm wearing that. That came courtesy of viewer James Sefton. Thank you very much, James. And we're kicking off St. Patrick's Day today with a picture that came from James Sefton. And he writes, I'm looking forward to corned beef and cabbage today. And this is a photo from a few years ago I have proudly displayed thanks to Amazon. That's my mom and dad in the picture. And look at that next to yours truly. Thanks very much for that, James. I really do appreciate it. A great St. Patrick's Day photograph to kick off the holiday. Thanks very, very much. And we're also using the George Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug this morning because of that great green background on that Monday Morning Mailbag artwork that you see every week on the show and now on a coffee mug. And of course on the back, we've got our wonderful expression there, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Absolutely. Okay, one more sip. That's absolutely fantastic. And what we are using this morning is Tim Hortons. Yeah. And the reason why we're using Tim Hortons is because I just got done reviewing a couple of great Canadian-made razors, the Henson razor and also the Carved Bison. The newly designed Henson razor came courtesy of viewer Beth Jones. Beth, thank you very, very much. And the Carved Bison came to the channel. The Carved Bison came to the channel courtesy of viewer Matt Panter. Matt, thank you very, very much. And I've got the review on the Carved Bison all done. I got to schedule it. Hopefully, I think I'm going to be scheduling it this week. And I also did a shave showdown between the Henson and the Carved Bison. And I think that'll probably run this week, maybe next week. I'm not sure, but I just wanted to remind myself that these two great Canadian-made razors were wonderful in the shave den. We've got a review on the Carved Bison done, and we did a showdown between the Carved and the Henson, two great Canadian-made razors. And that's why we're enjoying the Tim Hortons this morning in the official George coffee mug, the Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug. Hang on, one more sip. And as you just saw, and as we like to say every week, a good hot coffee, a trusty mug. Let the caffeine go to work, gentlemen. Okay, yeah, this is good. Tim Hortons is a good coffee. One more sip. Yeah, I like that a lot. And hey, if you're taking me along on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. Although some of you might have the day off celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Maybe you're on your way down to downtown areas to watch the St. Patrick's Day parade. If you're taking me along for that ride, thanks very, very much. Really do appreciate that. And for those of you who are listening to the podcast this morning, thanks very much for tuning in via those wonderful streaming platforms out there like Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, that sort of thing. Thank you so very, very much. Wow, we have got a great, great show for you this morning. Again, happy St. Patrick's Day, a great day for the Irish and the wearing of the green. Of course, everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day. Great to be with you on this great, great holiday. We got a great show for you. We got a great viewer shaving tip this morning. We got some shave den visits. We got some reminders for you. We got some great refill comments this morning. Man, a lot of great comments. Oh, and the new wet shave gear. Boy, do we have some great stuff. I say it every week, but again, we've got some great stuff for you this morning. And a couple of items finally arrived here at the Shave Den, and we're going to be sharing those with you firsthand here this morning. And we also have some great questions and comments. So, my gosh, great to be with you on a wonderful St. Patrick's Day. Once again, happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. I hope you got your green on this morning. Let's kick the show off like we do every week with a viewer morning shaving tip. This morning's shaving tip comes from viewer James Jameson, and he writes, "Hi, Mr. Zarady. I recently discovered your channel while searching for advice. I'm a new DE wet shaver. I came across this lemon-scented cream the other day from Cosmo Plus. I thought it had very good performance for a very low price. It lathered up quickly and had a great lemon scent. Very slick. I believe it's made in India. I was also wondering if you have ever come across this or any other products from this producer. Thank you, sir. James. James, no, this is a new one. This is a new one to me. I have never heard of this before. I've done a search and I found where you can possibly buy this, and we'll link that below. I've also written back to James and asked him for the link of where he purchased his, and I'm sure he'll send that link along, and we'll provide that below as well. But no, I have not heard of Cosmo Plus. It sounds like it's a great performing bargain shave cream, and that's the whole point of this shave tip. That is when you're beginning, there are a lot of great bargain priced shave soaps and shave creams that are very, very good performers. They give you great lathers, great protection at not a lot of money. And that seems to kind of be the evolution of most folks when they start the traditional wet shave. They kind of ease in with an affordable razor, an affordable brush, and also some affordable shave soaps and shave creams. Now, among those are, I made a list here, Arco, Tabak, Parasso, Cella, Williams, which is now defunct, Vanderhagen, Clubman, Colonel Conk, Latoha, and there are some others out there. Matter of fact, we have one other suggestion in that area of an affordable shave soap with really, really good performance, and we'll introduce that to you in the new wet shave gear. Bart Bartlett passed that one along. So yeah, this is great. This is a great reminder that you don't need to invest a lot of money in a top shelf, high priced artisan shave soap when you're first starting out. There are some great shave soaps and shave creams that come in at a really nice affordable price that will give you some great performance. My favorite among these is Tabak, followed by Parasso. I love those. But Tabak, yeah, that was a game changer for me. So a really great shaving tip and a great reminder that when you're first starting your wet shaving journey, you don't have to buy the highest priced shave soap out there. I think you'll ease into it, as did I and a lot of other wet shavers from what they've told me. You kind of start with the Tabaks and the Parassos and the Arcos, and then you discover these great artisan shave soaps and beyond. And that's what makes it such a great way to do the traditional wet shave, because you have these wonderful choices and all these different price points and all this great performance from shave soaps and shave creams out there. So so after you get your feet wet with some of these shave soaps and shave creams at nice price points, then you'll move on to Phoenix Shaving, Sterling, Arion and Evans, Hendricks, that sort of thing. Yeah, and that's a lot of fun and a great part of the wet shaving process and your wet shaving journey. Yeah, really enjoy that. So a great reminder and a great tip to everyone. Thanks very much, James. And to say thank you, for you and only you, an original signed George sketch. So please email me your snail mail address to mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you out there would like an original signed George sketch, just send me a shaving tip. Send that shaving tip to mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it here on the viewer morning shaving tip segment of the Monday Morning Mailbag, you too will receive an original signed George sketch. So James, thanks again for a great shaving tip and a great reminder. Really do appreciate it. Well, we have some great shave den visits this morning, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. This comes from Matt Panter, who writes, the carved bison is on the left with a 3D printed stand from Halis Artisan Goods. Now, we'll provide that link below, but you can see there, right there in the middle, he's got that beautiful Omega Elite GT Series shaving brush in green, perfect for St. Patrick's Day. That looks absolutely beautiful. Anyhow, he goes on here to say, the stand fits the Rockwell 6C, but also fits the carved bison even better. I couldn't get mine to fit my Rockwell 6S though. This carved bison is super smooth and efficient with a stunning anodized finish. It's one of the best razors I've ever used. In the middle is my Omega Elite Ford Mustang GT brush. The synthetic knot on this brush is just phenomenal and will do everything I want it to do. The knot fibers are totally identical to my G5C knot. The handle feels like something in between a T3 and Chubby 2. I think these Omega Elite GT brushes got everything right and are worth the price for the impressive performance and quality. On the right is the Rockwell 6S, and I found out that this razor lives up to the hype. I can't believe I took so long to buy one. The matte gray finish is the one to get. I also have the blue finish, but I say get the matte gray because it's even smoother and won't peel off. The matte gray finish is so well done, and pictures and videos don't do it justice. And this thing is a heavy-duty workhorse. It also works perfectly with any blade because of the adjustability of the different plates. I like using feather blades, and some of my razors I can't use with a feather blade, but this one I can, and that comes from Matt Panter, a little bit of a glimpse into what he has in his shave den this morning. And again, a great brush in green, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. And he also added this and sent along another photo just in time for St. Patrick's Day. And he writes, by the way, I got the lime green carved bison razor today, and it is so awesome. What a unique color. Yeah, that looks absolutely spectacular. And again, just in time for St. Patrick's Day. Absolutely wonderful. And yeah, I can attest to the performance of the carved bison razor. It is really, really a wonderful, wonderful aluminum razor. Absolutely spectacular shave with it. I agree with Matt 100%. And a big, big thank you again to Matt for sending it along to the channel. Matt, thank you very, very much. Speaking of green razors and St. Patrick's Day, we got this from David Dart. Now, take note again of that picture of the carved bison in lime green from Matt Panter. It had that silver base plate. Check out what David Dart is sharing with us here from his shave den. Mark, good morning, sir. Another wonderful Monday morning mailbag. Congratulations on your new carved bison. I have had mine since they first came out, and it is definitely one of my favorite razors. I see on their website that they now come with a silver base plate. When I bought mine, that was not an option. The base plate, as you can see, were color matched. I put the bison in the same class with my Henson AL13 and my Aylesworth Apex AL. I'm a big fan of aluminum razors. I bought mine in the lime green, great for St. Patrick's Day. Have a great day. Wow, David, that looks absolutely gorgeous. And again, folks, check out the cap, base plate, and handle all color matched. That really is unique. And I would think a bit of a collector's item if they don't offer it that way anymore. Now, the two-tone look of the carved bison with the cap and the handle being the same color and the base plate being silver looks absolutely fantastic. But this is kind of unique that David has this beautiful razor in a complete color, and especially lime green to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, David. And also happy St. Patrick's Day to Matt also, who's got a couple of great color coordinated items for St. Patrick's Day. Gentlemen, happy St. Patrick's Day. Oh, we have one other shaving den of sorts that came in from Bill and Connie Murphy. Bill is sporting that wonderful George sweatshirt, the Boom Lather sweatshirt that you can buy online. We'll have links to it below. And he writes, "Hi, Mark. Finally got the framing supplies and time to properly frame the George cartoon you sent us. It will proudly hang in a prominent place at our house. It's a great gift, and we love it. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks, Bill and Connie Murphy. Well, I am absolutely flattered that you framed up that George artwork. Thank you so very, very much. And it sounds like you did the framing job yourself. That is absolutely awesome. That's stunning. You did a great job. And I'm so honored and flattered that George is framed and will be displayed in your home. Thank you so very, very much. And happy St. Patrick's Day also, Bill, to you and Connie. And that wraps up this week's Shave Den visits. Thanks very much to Matt, David, and Bill and Connie Murphy for sending in all those great pictures of what they have in their shave dens and their homes. Happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Folks, thanks again very, very much. Well, here's your reminder that the channel now has AutoDub technology, courtesy of YouTube and Google. What that means is that this show and all the videos on this channel can be translated instantly into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French in real time on the fly. Pretty amazing. All you have to do is click that little gear in the lower right of the video screen and a menu will pop up, and from there you can select the language of your choice and you'll hear me be translated from English into Italian, German, Portuguese, Spanish, or French, whichever language you prefer. It's pretty amazing technology. AutoDub, check it out. And here's your weekly reminder that the Monday Morning Mailbag is also available as a podcast. Simply get up to your favorite streaming service and search for Monday Morning Mailbag and more, Monday Morning Mailbag and more, and the Monday Morning Mailbag podcast, as well as our other podcast, Second Cup, will come right up. Both of those podcasts are available on Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube, and now iHeartRadio. And don't forget, Maggard Razors is hosting their 8th annual wet shaving meetup on April 26, 2025 from 12 noon to 5 p.m. at 124 South Winter Street, Adrian, Michigan, 49221. Tickets are $35 each. We'll have a link to the page where you can get additional information and purchase a ticket. I've got my ticket. I hope to see you there. And for all you folks down Texas way, here's a quick reminder that the Texas Wet Shaving Meetup is Saturday, March 22nd, 2025 at 2 p.m. at the Salt Lick BBQ, 3350 East Palm Valley Boulevard, Round Rock, Texas, 78665. We will link to the Instagram page where the information is posted, and you'll be able to RSVP to Douglas Embry or Barry Bedford at A Texan Shaves. Again, a great wet shaving meetup, Saturday, March 22nd, 2025 at 2 p.m. at the Salt Lick BBQ, 3350 East Palm Valley Boulevard, Round Rock, Texas, 78665. This is the Texas Wet Shaving Meetup. And they're going to have some great giveaways and some great swag bags. And they have participation from the following vendors: Mama Bear Soaps, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, Barrister and Man, Ariana and Evans, Sharp Shaver, Parker Safety Razors, Alpha Shaving Works, The Shave Mercantile, and more pending, according to what Barry Bedford sent along, the information that he sent along. So there you go. We'll have a link to the Instagram page. The Texas Wet Shaving Meetup, March 22nd, 2025, 2 p.m. at the Salt Lick BBQ. Hey, everyone down Texas way, check it out, Round Rock, Texas. Well, we've been featuring photos of viewers with their George coffee mugs on the Monday Morning Mailbag. William P. Meredith sent this along, a photo of his George Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug, and he writes, "Hello, I have had the mug for a while and will be enjoying coffee watching the Monday Morning Mailbag tomorrow when you break out your new mug." Thank you, William P. Meredith. Now, William is referring to last week's show where we featured the Philadelphia coffee mug and the Philadelphia coffee that he very kindly and generously sent along to the channel. If you missed it, check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag, a really, really terrific coffee and coffee mug. But now he also has a terrific George Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug to enjoy his coffee this morning on St. Patrick's Day, just as we have right here this morning. I'm sure other viewers have this morning. Perfect shade of green for St. Patrick's Day this morning. So, William, thanks very much for sending along the photo. And if you out there just received your George Monday Morning Mailbag coffee mug or any of the other coffee mugs we have at the online store, snap a photo of you with the coffee mug, send it in, and we'll share it here on the Monday Morning Mailbag. So, William, thanks very much for sending in the photo. Enjoy that coffee mug. I'm sure enjoying the coffee mug that you sent. Thanks again very, very much. Well, what do you know? Coffee's getting low, that time of the show. Let's go back for a refill. Well, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I hope you went back for a refill. I sure did. Hang on 1 minute. Boy, that's a great, great cup of coffee. And of course, we're enjoying this cup of coffee in our green attire celebrating St. Patrick's Day today. And I hope you're having a great St. Patrick's Day today. Maybe you've got the day off and you're making your way downtown for today's parade and other festivities taking place. So happy St. Patrick's Day today, and a happy St. Patrick's Day, and hello to all our Canadian viewers up there. We're enjoying Tim Hortons coffee this morning because, again, we had these great Canadian-made razors in the Shave Den that we've been reviewing. The Carved Bison and the Henson Shaving Razor. Both are absolutely spectacular. And we're enjoying our coffee this morning with our George Monday Morning Mailbag mug because we got that great green background color there that the artwork features. Absolutely fantastic. One more sip. Absolutely fantastic. And again, happy St. Patrick's Day. I think I'm going to remove the green hat for now. Maybe I'll put it back on. We'll see. That way you'll get a better view of me, huh? Maybe the light is playing a little bit too much off the chrome dome here. But yeah, it really brightened up, didn't it? I took off the hat. Everything brightened up. Gee, I wonder why. Well, anyhow, let's get to some of these refill comments this morning. R.H. Dave Shaves writes, excellent 3MB, Mark. Thank you. Always appreciate the wealth of info you present. Well, kudos to all the viewers out there. This information comes directly from them. I'm happy to pass it along. And my thanks to all the viewers out there. I say this all the time, and I mean it very, very sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. So the viewers absolutely make this show and channel. So thanks to all the viewers out there. I will pass along your thanks to all the viewers out there. Thanks very much for that, R.H. Dave Shaves. This comes from Ken Williams, who writes, who would have thought Monday was my favorite day of the week? Love drinking my coffee and watching the Monday Morning Mailbag. Thanks for sharing the Rebel SC razor tip. Yes, that is the one I use. Great show as always. Yeah, Ken passed along information about an electric foil razor, a gold foil razor called the Rebel SC. We talked about it last week. You can check out last week's Monday Morning Mailbag for information about that, but we'll link it below again if you happen to be an individual who likes to do the traditional wet shave with a DE razor, and then maybe afterwards, maybe get an electric razor and just touch up some of those more difficult areas that maybe you might have missed. And also, it's great to have an electric razor as part of your tool belt, just in case you need to have something that will shave around an area, like say a cut or a nick on the head that I happen to have a couple of weeks ago, something like that. So it's always good to have one of those in your tool belt, just in case you have, like the bump in my head was really, it was a scrape, and I had to be careful. And I did do a head shave with a DE razor after it started healing. But prior to that, I did use an electric razor, and that's usually kind of my routine. If I want to get that head shave done, I'll go very, very lightly with an electric razor, avoiding that scrape or that nick or that cut or that bump. And then as soon as it's kind of on the road to healing, then I'll break out a cartridge razor or DE razor, depending on how it's healing up. And we had a great tip last week on how to use a DE razor. If you do have a scrape, just use a couple of fingers to cover up that area and just use your other hand with the razor to kind of, maneuver around it so you're avoiding that area. That was a really, really helpful tip. So Ken, thanks very, very much for that. Ken Frederick writes, fun show as usual. Those Bison razors look amazing. Take care. They look amazing. And they deliver an amazing, amazing shave. They really are wonderful. We've got the review done. And now that I think about it, I think I'm going to schedule it for this Wednesday. I'm going to move some things around, and I think I'm going to schedule that review for this Wednesday. So check it out this Wednesday. It's an absolutely fantastic aluminum razor. And really, kudos to Chris over there at Carve for producing another great, great razor, because we have the Overlander, which is absolutely spectacular. And a big thank you to Fernie Beck very, very kindly sending that one along to the channel. Thanks very, very much, Fernie. And thanks for that comment, Ken. Really do appreciate it. J Tekken X writes, I got my Carved Bison recently also. I am looking forward to giving it a try. I appreciated the way it was packed, and the note from Chris really shows he cares about each product and customer. Thanks for another great 3MB, Mark. The best thing about Mondays is 3MB and Second Cup. Well, thanks very much for tuning in to Second Cup as well. Jay, really do appreciate it. Second Cup is an audio-only podcast, and it's available on all the streaming platforms out there, and also here on YouTube. And we usually schedule that for Monday at 7 a.m. So look for Second Cup at about 7 a.m. Monday Morning Mailbag gets launched at 5 a.m. on every Monday, and then Second Cup will launch at 7 a.m. And we're also doing our St. Patrick's Day shave today, and I think I'm launching that at 7:30. So 3 great shows today. The Monday Morning Mailbag, Second Cup, and also the St. Patrick's Day shave. So stay tuned for those. And a great St. Patrick's Day today. How about that? So JTech and X, thanks very much for that comment. Oh, but by the way, I wanted to show you also, he does, Chris does a great job of packing everything up. This is the box that it came in, and it had all this great packing material in there to protect the razor. And then you're right, he did send along a little note. Thank you so much, Mark. All the best from Canada. Chris, right there. Of course, that really should be thank you very much, Matt, because Matt had the razor sent to the channel. And also another card here that says thank you. Thank you for supporting our small business. Enjoy the shaves and stay smooth. Chris, that's another nice touch right there. How about that? Isn't that nice? Yeah. And he also sent along this. Scan for the latest product info. So I'm going to put that on screen right there so that just take your smartphone and just hold it up there, and that'll take you right to Carve Shaving, where you can check out all the latest products that they offer. How about that? That should work. The resolution on screen where we are recording this video should be enough to where that will read with your smartphone. So there you go. That should be enough time for you to get your smartphone and scan that code. So let me know if it works, okay? I'd really be interested. So thanks very much for that, Jay. Really, really do appreciate it. This comes from Beth Jones. Good morning, Mark. Another great 3MB. Carved Bison razor looks very interesting, and it seems to be selling quite well. Looking forward to your next shave video with this razor. Hey, Beth, thanks very, very much. Again, we're going to schedule that Carved Bison razor review for this Wednesday, and we also did the comparison between the Carved Bison and the Henson Shaving newly designed Henson razor, and that was all possible due to Matt Panter sending along the Carved Bison, and also to Beth Jones for sending along the newly designed Henson shaving razor. Boy, that's a terrific razor, and the color is just spectacular. Wait till you see both of those razors side by side. We already have it edited, and I just have to schedule it. So either end of this week or beginning of next week, something like that. We'll see how everything kind of lines up. I got to move some things around and figure out where we're going to put some of these other reviews. But yeah, absolutely fantastic shaving comparison. Really enjoyed the shave with both razors. And when you check out that comparison shave, that shave showdown between the two, it's, well, no spoilers here. You'll have to wait for the shave showdown between the carved bison, thanks to Matt Panter, and the newly designed Henson razor, thanks to Beth Jones. So Beth, thanks very much for that comment. Really do appreciate it. This comes from Barry Bedford at A Texan Shaves. Check out his YouTube channel. Thank you for the shout out on the Texas Wet Shavers Meetup. My pleasure. That's this Saturday, folks, March 22nd, 2 p.m., Round Rock, Texas. We just talked about it earlier. We'll have a link below where you can get additional information. Absolutely my pleasure. And if you do attend the Texas Wet Shaving Meetup this Saturday, shoot some video, take some pictures, send it into the Monday Morning Mailbag, and we'll share it with all the viewers out there. So thanks again, Barry. Really do appreciate it. Now, this comment comes from viewer Arthur Shaves, and this is regarding the Martin DeCondre review that we recently did. And of course, Jonathan Peoples very kindly sent along the sample of Martin DeCondre shave soap. Thanks again, Jonathan. Really do appreciate it. Anyhow, Arthur Shaves writes the following: I think a large part of this hobby is enjoying the simple things like just shaving. I love going back to my $6 shave sticks now and again. If I ever felt the need to buy such an expensive soap, I'd feel I was overcompensating for growing bored of the hobby, and I never want to reach that point. I understand your point, Arthur. I really do. However, I think that it was kind of neat that we were able to get a sample of Martin DeCondre shave soap and share it with all the viewers. And I know that some folks out there would like to try a shave soap like that. There are a lot of viewers out there who have some really nice razors that come in at bargain price points, like say $15, $20, $25, $30. And there are other viewers out there that have a $250 razor, a $1,000 razor, a $500 razor. You know, the great thing about the traditional wet shave is that there's so much out there, a wide variety of items at a wide variety of price points. As I always say, you'll find a razor, a brush, a shave soap, etc., that fits your beard type and your wallet. So it'll come in at the price point that you're looking for. But I understand your point. Now, Budget Shaver 66 adds this comment: I can't ever imagine a shaving soap having this price tag. Razor Rock has a family in Italy making their triple milled pucks because it's a rare and dying art, and those pucks retail for less than $10. A bargain. The shaving community is so spoiled with our incredible artisans that I just don't ever see a spot in many dens for fad soaps like this. Matt Pisarcik actually stated once that the future of shaving isn't expensive products because more and more people are discovering it, and cheaper products sell way better. I guess that makes sense. That's a very good point, and again, I understand it, but once more, it's this wide variety of product that we have available at a lot of different price points, and we're able to find something that fits our wallet and our beard type, our skin type, that sort of thing. But I understand it, and I'm not saying you're right or wrong. And that Razor Rock triple milled pucks, I have some of those. I think those are What the Puck shave soaps, and those are great. Those are absolutely fantastic, and I still have a few of those. And they are triple milled, and they're wonderful performers. And I think I got mine for less than $10, and that was early on in my wet shaving journey. So you're right about that. You know, there's some great shave soaps at some great bargain prices. So yeah, it's all in what you want. And if somebody wants to pay a little more for an artisan shave soap, I'm not going to begrudge them. I say, God bless them, and send us in the information. Do a review, and we'll share it with all the viewers out there, and then folks can determine for themselves whether or not it'll be something they want in their shave den. So thanks very much for that, Budget Shaver. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your comment, and I absolutely understand your point. David 86910 writes, I have to agree, I've never found a big brand soap scent as good as artisan handmade ones. I feel like new shavers fall into the trap of these overpriced soaps because it's fitting with the hobby. Premium shaving equal premium price products. However, that's not true at all. I love my $20 Fruit Loop scented soap and my $40 vintage Gillette, but I see new shavers using $100 soaps with $250 razors for their first shaves. It's mind-boggling. Well, again, I guess everyone starts at a different point. Some folks start with bargain priced gear and kind of ease into it. Some folks inherit a razor from a father or a grandfather, so they're kind of starting at a zero cost. Other folks just like to jump into the deep end of the pool, I guess. And again, whatever your situation, everyone's situation is different. And I guess people like to start at some different points. Again, wherever you start, entirely up to you. I would say the majority of new wet shavers start at the bargain price point and kind of ease their way in. And slowly, as they develop their wet shaving journey and they enjoy the hobby and that sort of thing, I think maybe they enter into the area of a shave soap that costs a little more, a razor that costs a little more, that sort of thing. So to each his own, I guess. Wait, you know what? No. Your face, your rules. That's what we say, and I think that applies here. So thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Mike H. 9701 writes, "Hi, Mark. Great shave and soap review. Thank you. Yes, Martin de Condré soaps are quite nice, as you mentioned. I agree when you said an initial brush load method works best. I have the Martin de Condré Agrooms and Nature unscented soaps in the 50-gram travel size and find that if I slightly bloom the surface of the soap in warm water and then use a small diameter brush and lightly load the tips, then build a lather in a shave bowl, I can generate a very dense, creamy lather. You could also proceed to face lather once you have the soap on the brush tips, whichever you prefer best. Post-shave feel is very nice indeed. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. Best regards as always, Mark." Hey, Mike, thanks very much for that. Really do appreciate that because we did a scoop and threw it into the shaving bowl, and I mentioned that I think the Martin de Condré shave soap probably works better doing a brush load right out of the tub. Now, the sample we had was a little too small to do a brush load, but Mike gives us a really nice routine to get that done. So, Mike, thanks again for that very, very much. Nightly Truth writes, "Acqua de Parma is also a brush load soap. It works marvelous, as I think this would too. The only thing I'll add to a commenter's comment on a prior video is, as with any product, there is always a chance of a reaction, with some being bad. That does not make it a one-size-fits-all situation or mean it will happen for everyone. But Mark, it's not worth paying $79 for soap. It just really isn't, as the performance is equal to soaps that cost much less. Yes, Acqua de Parma smells wonderful, but it's not quite better than much less expensive options. Save your money, Mark." Well, again, you know what? Your face, your rules, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to discourage someone from out there from buying a top shelf artisan shave soap if they like it and enjoy it and that sort of thing. And again, there are great options at the bargain price points. But thanks very much for that, Nightly Truth. I really, really do appreciate that. Now, this comment comes from Axman7588 regarding the Martin de Condré shave soap. And he writes, "Expensive purchase? Yes. But this triple milled formulation builds huge amounts of lather with only a 5-swirl load. This puck will last 1.5 to 2 years for everyday shavers. Compare your pricing as cost per shave rather than cost per jar, and you'll be pleasantly surprised at how economical it truly is." That is a great point. And that's something that I've heard about Martin de Condré in the past regarding the shave soap. And a lot of folks who like Martin de Condré point this out, that it lasts and lasts and lasts. And here, Axman is saying it'll last 1.5 to 2 years, shaving with it every single day, so cost per shave goes down. That is something to consider. So thanks very much for that comment, Axman. Really do appreciate it. Viewer Bart Buzz wrote the following: "The Monday Morning Mailbag isn't just about shaving. Now we know that the extra caffeine in light roast coffee is less than 5%. My secret for extra caffeine is that second and third cup when watching your show. When it comes to Yaqi brushes, the quality is excellent, and if you are lucky, the prices are even better. I was surfing the AliExpress site and ran across the Yaqi Mocha Express synthetic shaving brush for only $9.65, and the shipping was free. Have a great week, Mark. Yeah, we featured a couple of Yaqi shaving brushes last week. Again, this is falls right into our discussion, a shave brush that comes in at a really nice price point and offers some wonderful, wonderful performance. We'll look for that link on the Yaqi Mocha Express. Coffee theme right there. We'll link that one below after finding the link in the page, so all the viewers out there can check it out. Thanks very much for that, Bart, and thanks very much for having a second and third cup of coffee during the Monday morning mailbag. Viewer Monica Gillum, she is the owner of Van Ulay. She writes, I have used San Francisco Bay coffee for 20 years now. I haven't changed it since. That sounds marvelous. That sounds like a marvelous, marvelous coffee. Monica, please send us a link so we can share it with all the viewers out there. Really, really do appreciate that. And that wraps up this week's refill segment. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some new wet shaving gear. Well, we've been talking about aluminum razors here on the Monday Morning Mailbag and also reviewing them here on the channel. And we have a couple of new entries in the aluminum safety razor category from Yaqi. First up is this really, really beautiful looking razor called the Yaqi Ghost in aluminum. There it is right there. This is a 3-piece safety razor in aluminum. The handle has a nice barber pole kind of gripping here with some indentation and some, I guess you could call that fluting or grooving right there in the middle of the handle. Really affords a nice grip. Comes with an O-ring, and this is a, let me just set that down. This is a tab and slot configuration. Tabs on the cap and slots there on the base plate. So everything fits together very, very nicely, very, very precisely. And that O-ring goes right in place like that. And the handle attaches like this. Very nicely made. Very lightweight, but robustly built because it's aluminum. So it's got that really, really nice construction feel to it. It's, strong and durable, although it's lightweight, and just looks great. It's a matte finish, although, yeah, it's a matte finish. There is a little bit of a gleam from it, so to speak, but it's a kind of a nice, slightly polished matte finish. Really looks terrific. Looks great. Feels great in the hand. Let me give you some specs on this. The handle diameter is 12 millimeters or 0.472 inches. The handle length is 88 millimeters or 3.46 inches. Again, they say that the color is matte painting color. That's how they have it listed on their product page. The total weight is 34 grams or 1.2 ounces. And the blade gap is 0.70 millimeters. So this is a nice, mild razor. I've already done a face shave and a head shave back to back with this razor, and it did an absolutely superlative job. Really, really wonderful, wonderful shave. We're going to get a review done on this, but really nice aluminum razor from Yaqi. Comes in at about $40. And again, a really nice price point for a really well-made, lightweight aluminum razor. Great for the shaved end, great for travel. Throw it in the DOP kit. Not going to take up a lot of room. Not going to add a lot of extra weight. But again, really, really nice. Very, very lightweight. Now, again, 34 grams, 1.2 ounces. To compare, the Henson is 37 grams and the carved bison is 33.5 grams or 1.182 ounces. Hang on 1 minute. Alexa, how many ounces is 37 grams?
37 grams is about 1.31 ounces.
1.31 ounces. So 1.31 ounces for the Henson, 1.182 ounces for the carved bison, and 1.2 ounces for the Yaqi Ghost aluminum razor. So just so you have kind of a comparison in regards to weight, but a really, really terrific looking aluminum razor. Nice, mild shave with it. Now, they also sent along another razor here in 2 different color styles, and I want to share this to you, especially if you are an SE razor lover. Here it is right here. This is the Yaqi black and blue Tachi aluminum version lightweight single edge safety razor right there. That's a single edge safety razor with a blue base plate, a black cap, and a black handle. How about that? Isn't that nice? That's really nice. Feels great in the hand too. Again, another lightweight aluminum razor. Now here's the thing. The way I have this set up, there are flats on either side of the handle that are parallel to the ends of the razor head here. So the ends of the razor head are right here and the flats on the handle are on either side, and there is a rounded area front and back. That's the way the handle attached to the razor head. Now for some reason when you go to the product page, the photos are slightly different. They have it configured where the flats are front and back and the rounded sides are left and right, run parallel to the end caps. But that's not the way it aligned for me. When I attached the handle to the razor head, the flats left and right lined up that way, and the rounded area were front and back. And I feel that that is the better way to grasp this handle. It feels wonderful like that in the hand. Really, really terrific. And this notching here at the end of the handle, really nice, functional. You can kind of fit your finger in there and get a really nice grip of it. Let me give you the specs on this one. Again, an aluminum 3-piece SE razor. Let me just, you know what, before I give you the specs, let's open it up. Again, comes with a nice little O-ring. These O-rings are a little thinner than some of the O-rings you might be used to. Okay, so we'll put it right there. And here it is right here. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's a hole and post, a post and hole kind of configuration. All right. And again, you just place a half DE blade right there. And clamping looks to be very, very good. Now, I'm probably going to use a pre-snapped blade, that half blades that are always DE blades that already come as half blades. I'm not going to snap my own DE blade. I'm thinking that maybe this the curl after you snap a blade, maybe the clamping won't compensate for that little bit of blade curl there from the snap. Not entirely sure. Then again, looks like the clamping is really, really good. When you put that O-ring on there and you attach this handle and you bring it all the way around to where everything lines up nicely with the flats on the flats of the handle on the left and right hand side of the razor, so to speak, and the rounded parts front and back. Yeah, it looks like the clamping is very, very good. Looks like it's going to be really, really nice and secure, and everything's going to stay in place. So I'm not entirely sure if that little bit of a curl that kind of acts as a spring is going to be detrimental to a blade load. But first time out with this, I'm going to already use an SE blade that's already manufactured as an SE blade, a DE blade that's already pre-snapped, so to speak. So yeah, this is really, really a terrific looking razor. Now here are the specs here. Again, this is the handle and razor head are aluminum. The handle diameter is 10 millimeters or 0.39 inches. The handle length is 91 millimeters or 3.58 inches. Again, it's a matte black and blue color. Total weight is 27 grams or 0.95 ounces. So this is even lighter than the Ghost. And the blade gap is 1.00 millimeters. So this has a little more growl than the Ghost. So I'm really curious about how this shaves. So there you go. Now, they also sent one in this beautiful silver and gold configuration. You can see the handle a little more easily in that beautiful gold color, that gold anodized color right there. And again, you can see when I attach the handle, the flats of the handle are on the left and right-hand side to give you a really nice grasp. And the rounded areas of the handle are front and back. And that's the way I like it. And I don't know why they photographed it like this, with the flats front and back and the round parts of the handle, left and right. The round parts kind of running parallel to the ends of the razor head there. I don't know why, but that's the way they photographed it. But when I attached the handle and really just kind of snugged it up, everything lined up like that. And that feels great in the hand with the flats on the left and right-hand side of the handle, so to speak. And everything seems to be really, really snug and secure. And again, the indentation here, little ornamentation indentation right here on the bottom of the handle seems to be very, very functional and allowing you to get a better grip of it with some of your, like your I would say your third and fourth finger here. Really kind of nice. Really feels secure in that way with that little bit of indentation there, working with those third and fourth fingers there. So yeah, really beautiful looking SE razors. Again, some nice aluminum razors from Yaqi. These come in at about $40 as well. $40, $44, depending on the plating that you select. And of course, the Yaqi Ghost in aluminum, again, about $40. So my thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi for very kindly sending along the Yaqi aluminum Ghost razor and the Yaqi black and blue and silver and gold Tachi aluminum razors, single edge. Wow, these are terrific. Looking forward to reviewing the SE razors, and I've already had a test drive of the Ghost. Nice and mild, great for head shaves, great for face shaves, but we're going to get a review done on it so you can see that firsthand. Again, my thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi. Folks, we'll have links below. Viewer William Meredith sent this along regarding Florida water, and he writes, "Found these at my local ShopRite supermarket. A generic knockoff? Says Florida water by Murray and Landman has rose cologne, touch of love patchouli, and orange blossom." Now, we'll link the Amazon page below so you can check it out firsthand. I don't think it's a knockoff. I think it's just a new offering from Murray and Landman of their Florida Water Cologne brand. Of course, we love Florida Water here on the channel. Haven't used it in a while, but it's terrific. And it comes at a nice price point for a nice, refreshing aftershave splash. And as we're moving into the spring and summer months, Florida Water is a good one. So this might be a new offering from them. We'll link it below. Folks, let us know what you think. Is this the real deal or a generic knockoff? We'll have a link below. William, thanks again for the heads up. Really do appreciate it. This came in from viewer Rod Putman, and he writes, "Mark, I don't know anything about it, but saw this and thought I would share it with all the head shavers. Looks interesting and tempting. This is the Cavex head shaver by Chzul. It's expertly crafted to provide a close, smooth shave. Enjoy superior control and comfort with our innovative bi-directional design and ergonomic fit." This looks like kind of like a hand shaver that fits very comfortably into your hand at your fingertips, and it uses DE razor blades inside its razor head, where you can use it bi-directionally to give you a nice, I would assume, mild head shave. Wow, that is a really neat design. Again, the Cavex head shaver by Chzul. That's spelled Chzul. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. The Cavex head shaver by Chzul. Wow, check it out, folks. We'll have a link below. My thanks to Rod Putman for very kindly sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share it with all the viewers. That looks really interesting, and also kind of a revolutionary design for a head shaver using DE blades. Really, really neat. No batteries, no charging. That looks really, really neat. A great, great idea. We'll have a link below. Rod, thanks again very, very much. Well, we received this email heads up from viewer James Sefton regarding a new shaving brush that he acquired. This is the Goodfelas Smile synthetic shaving brush, the Red Evil, oversized 26 millimeter brush knot for a fabulous lather. And here's what James wrote. Hey Mark, I got the brush on Friday and tested it immediately, and it runs right alongside of my Simpson T3 synthetic. It's roughly 7/8 of an inch longer than the Simpson, but performs wonderfully, and I would recommend it highly. That comes from James Sefton. This is the Red Evil brush, again from Goodfellas Smile, and this one comes in at about $23.95 on Amazon. That's where James acquired his Red Evil shaving brush. So it's available on Amazon, $23.95. He says it runs right neck and neck with his T3 synthetic from Simpson. We'll have a link below. James, thanks again very, very much. Well, we talked about it last week, and it finally arrived. Here it is, courtesy of Jerry Pleshy of Shave Dad and Monica Gillum of Van Ulay. Jax Shave Soap right there, and aftershave splash, an homage to Cracker Jack. Check this out. Look at what Monica Gillum did here. It's absolutely fantastic. This is brilliant. Look at this. Watch this. I'm going to open it up. Okay, first of all, you get a prize inside like that, and look at that. It looks exactly like Cracker Jack. Candy-coated popcorn, peanuts, and a prize. That's what you get in Jax Shave Soap. My gosh, that is fantastic. And the scent is Cracker Jack. Oh, this is marvelous. I am so looking forward to having a shave with this. My gosh, this is selling like wild. Every time I go up to the Van Ulay site, because that's where it's available exclusively at the Van Ulay site, I see a message that it's for sale. It's up for sale, and all of a sudden, a little while later, sold out. We've got more on the way. So if you see that it's sold out, keep going back up there, because I think they're making more, because this is in demand. This is really, really wonderful. And look at that. The only downside is that I'm going to either scoop or do a brush load. So that wonderful, that wonderful Cracker Jack look, that authentic candy-coated popcorn, peanuts look will be kind of erased. But boy, oh boy, that's just fantastic. What an absolutely fantastic shave soap. And I'm looking forward to some great performance from it. And of course, we also have the aftershave splash. So my thanks to Jerry Pleshy of Shave Dad and Monica Gillum of Van Ulay for very kindly passing this one along to the channel, allowing me to share it with all the viewers. We're going to get a review done on this. I'm really looking forward to it. This is the Cracker Jack scent. It is brilliant. It looks brilliant. It has a brilliant scent. Oh, man, and I know the performance is going to be brilliant. So thanks again, Jerry. Thanks again, Monica. Folks, we'll have a link below. Well, we also promised you a first-hand look at the Parker adjustable razor and brush stand, when it arrived. Well, it did arrive, courtesy of viewer Jeff Palmer. Jeff, thank you very, very much. And this came from supersafetyrazors.com. That's them right there, their business card. So if you're looking for the Parker adjustable razor and brush stand, you can check it out at supersafetyrazors.com. We will have a link to it below. And again, my thanks to Jeff Palmer for very kindly sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share it with all the viewers. I am really excited. I've already looked at it. I've already tried it out. I kind of rewrapped it just so you can see what it looks like when it comes out. It comes in this wonderful plastic wrap here. The box is very, very nice. Makes for a great gift. Really nice packaging and presentation. And here it is right here. Beautifully, beautifully chromed. Check this out, huh? Isn't that beautiful? Really just beautifully, beautifully chromed. Love the base. Has a really nice rubberized base with a little bit of a raised ridge on the outer diameter of it. Really nice weight. Going to be very, very secure on the counter of your shave den. Not going to slip because of the rubberized base. And here is the magic of this particular razor and brush stand, as Jeff was describing last week. And if you missed that, check out his review last week on the Monday Morning Mailbag. Here it is right here. You just adjust this arm right here, right there, like that. Just the one arm opens up like that, and then it'll get wider or get narrower so that you can accommodate just about any shave brush in your shave den. Now, the big question is, will it fit this beautiful Omega Elite GT series brush? Because this has got a really nice substantial handle. But again, none of the razor stands or razor and brush stands I have will accommodate this. Just by opening that up a little bit. Okay, see, not going to fit like that. I'm just going to open this up just a little bit. Let me just put it down here. Okay, see, I just opened it up a smidgen, and look, it fits. Okay, it fits, and I'm just going to squeeze it together a little bit. There you go. Ta-da! How about that? It fits. Is that fantastic or what? My gosh! And you can adjust it a little bit so it fits, so it comes off and goes on very easily. Okay, I have it there like that. I can take it off. I can put it on like that. How about that? You can adjust this so you can grab the handle or grab it at the knot area like that. I mean, however you want to do it. Check this out. This is my Razor Rock 400. Look at that. That's a really big, chunky handle. There's no way I can fit this on a razor and brush stand, but look at this, okay? Okay, right there like that. See that? Okay, all I got to do is squeeze that together just a little bit, and we're going to put that on there like that. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that brush fits. That's a monster brush. That's like a what? That's like a 35 millimeter or 34 millimeter brush knot. I can't remember exactly which. But man, that's a huge brush. And just by adjusting that razor and brush stand, it fits right on there. How about my Phoenix Shaving Doppler with the butterscotch handle? Thanks, Mom. This is a handle that I have not been able to fit on any razor and brush stand at all. And I believe it's a 28 millimeter knot, so rather difficult. Oops, almost dropped it. Rather difficult to fit on, at the knot area on some razor and brush stands. And okay, we're just going to open that up just a little bit, open that up just a little bit, and it goes in there just like that. Look at that. Look at that. It fits. It fits just so nicely like that. Check that out, huh? Yeah, and I could vary it to where if I want to raise it up a little bit. Here, let me push that together just a little bit. There you go. I can go right there. There, that's even better. Look at that. Yeah, how about that? That's really fantastic. And it comes off, it goes on and comes off very, very easily. And of course, I have here the Simpson T3 right here. And we're going to, right there, you can fist right there at the knot without me having to adjust it in any kind of way. But if I want to if I want it held at the handle, just open that up a little bit and look. How about that? It just fits beautifully. Look at that. And of course, plenty of space for a razor on the other side. But that is an absolutely spectacular razor and brush stand. This is fantastic. We're going to link it below at Safety Razor. Let me link it. SuperSafetyRazors.com. SuperSafetyRazors.com. We'll link it there below so you can check it out. It is absolutely a spectacular razor and brush stand. It will accommodate, from what I can see here, I'm going to go out on a limb. It's going to accommodate any shaving brush that you have in your shave den, because you saw it fit. The Omega Elite GT Series brush fit, the T3 fit, the Doppler fit, and this monster Razor Rock 400 fit, absolutely no problem. Wow, this is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. My thanks to Jeff Palmer, again, for very kindly and generously sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. This is wonderful. I mean, I was going to say spectacular, wonderful, fantastic. What a great innovation and a great addition to anyone's shave den. The Parker adjustable razor and brush stand. We'll have the link below. Jeff, thanks again very, very much. Well, this morning we've been talking about high-price shaving soaps, bargain price shaving soaps, good performing shaving soaps at nice price points, that sort of thing. We received this from viewer Bart Buzz, and he writes, "Good morning, Mark. I'm always looking for bargains on shaving products. A shaving cream at Amazon by Viking Revolution recently caught my eye. 5.3 ounces for $9.88 plus a 5% coupon, and a 4.5 out of 5 positive rating was all I needed to give it a try. I purchased the sandalwood scent. There are 2 additional options to choose from, peppermint and eucalyptus and unscented. I can report that my morning shave was smooth, BBS, and as enjoyable as any of my artisan soaps. I mostly face lather, and this shaving cream easily created a thick, luxurious lather with good residual slickness. I love my artisan soaps, but it's always a pleasant surprise to come across a non-artisan soap that is a good performer. For under $10, this Viking Revolution shaving cream is definitely one I'd recommend. Hope all is well in Ohio. Regards, Bart Buzz." Well, there you go, folks. A great shaving cream for under $10 from Viking Revolution. Bart likes this one, likes the performance and the residual slickness, and also likes the price point. Thanks again, Bart. Folks, we'll have a link below. Well, earlier in the show, we mentioned Acqua di Parma, and Greg Pesante sent in this review of his experience with this particular shave soap, and he writes, "Mark, this stuff is marvelous. I have never had an issue at all. It smells wonderful and produces a very thick, very rich, stable lather. You will not be disappointed, this I promise you. This is a brush load soap, by the way. Scooping didn't pan out for me. This is ultra luxury and is expensive, but you gotta give it a chance." Wow, that came from Gregory Pesante. He absolutely loves it. Yeah, it's expensive, but he really, really likes the performance. And based on the photos he sent, it really does make a beautiful, creamy, rich, stable, thick lather. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Check it out, folks. The one and only Acqua di Parma. A little more expensive, but as they say, you get what you pay for, and Greg absolutely loves it. Greg, thanks very much for the review and the vote of confidence for Acqua di Parma. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for the photos. Folks, we'll get a link below where you can get it yourself. Greg, thanks again very, very much. Well, we have a new artisan soap offering for you this week. Here it is from Yaqi. Yaqi Artisan Shave Soaps. Yeah, absolutely. Here's what they have to say. Say hello to the new range of Yaqi soaps and splashes made in collaboration with Master Soap Creations. This is a new soap base made exclusively for Yaqi and features super premium ingredients such as cocoa butter, shea butter, D-panthenol, and Tussa silk, just to name a few, that will leave your skin subtle, smooth, and moisturized thanks to the premium quality butters, oils, and moisturizing agents used in the products. If you're looking for that perfect BBS shave, then look no further. These products will have you excited for your next shave time and time again. And they also sent along the aftershave splash. And here's what they have to say about their aftershave splashes, also made in collaboration with Master Soap Creations. The splashes focus on skin pampering. After a shave, you need some serious skin food that will nourish, protect, and moisturize your skin. Only top quality premium ingredients go into our splashes. Our splashes are alcohol-free. We use witch hazel as our base, and for good reason. It instantly calms the skin and reduces redness and irritation. Another major component of our splashes is the rose water. It's a magical ingredient and is a very powerful antioxidant. This stuff will heal your skin and will aid you in getting that youthful looking skin we all strive for. Wow, that's fantastic. And the particular shave soap scent and splash that I have here is Lost Treasure. And here's what they have to say about Lost Treasure. Let me get that right on screen. Here it is. Lost Treasure is an homage to 1 Million, an intensely masculine scent with sun-dressed charm. Boy, this is a great scent. This is really wonderful. And it's not overly so. It's not going to hit you over the head. Although I will say, when this first arrived, I waited for it to come up to room temperature. And as it did kind of come up to room temperature, or as it did come up to room temperature, oh my gosh, the scent just blossomed all the more. Wow, that was fantastic. Oh yeah, really, really marvelous. It's masculine, it's manly, it's refined, it's gentlemanly. This is a good one. Now here's a scent profile. Top notes are blood mandarin, grapefruit, and mint. Middle notes are cinnamon, spicy notes, and rose. Base notes are amber, leather, woolly notes, and Indian patchouli. Boy, this is really, really a wonderful scent. Oh my gosh, absolutely fantastic. I am really looking forward to doing a shaving review of this. Boy, we're going to get this one done ASAP. Love the artwork, love the labeling, love the scent. Promises great, great performance. Master Soap Creations, we've had them in the Shave Den before. Absolutely fantastic. And this is a variation, an exclusive base for Yaqi. So really, really promises to be somewhat unique and also with really, really outstanding performance. So I'm really looking forward to it. The scent already has me sold. So again, my thanks to Grace Chen and everyone at Yaqi for very kindly sending this one along to the channel. Lost Treasure Shave Soap and Aftershave Splash in collaboration with Master Soap Creations. We're going to get you a couple more in the weeks ahead, but thought I'd kick it off with this one because the scent is really, really very, very good. From Yaqi and Master Soap Creations, Lost Treasure Shave Soap and Aftershave Splash. We'll have a link below. And that wraps up this week's look at new wet shaving gear. My thanks to everyone who contributed. Really do appreciate it. We'll do it again next week. Okay, let's check out some of these questions and comments. Well, last week we linked to a vintage shaving cream commercial up on YouTube. It was for Noxzema shaving cream, and we asked, what razor are they using in that particular commercial? And viewer Glenn Martin, aka Bug Chief, sent along this email with a possible answer. Hi, Mark. I think it looks like a vintage stainless steel Persona injector razor. Look at this product I found on Google. We'll provide that link, which will take you to an eBay page which lists a stainless steel Persona injector razor. And I gotta tell you, I think Glenn is right. I think that's the razor they're using in this vintage commercial. Now, he goes on to say something about Persona brand history. There is a discussion of this on the Badger and Blade forum. And he writes here, Persona brand history. Hi, Mark. About the fourth notation on the below site page gives a thumbnail history of the Persona stainless steel injector razor. I think that's the razor. And of course, he provides the link, and we'll provide that to you as well. You can get a look at that forum discussion and learn a little bit about the history of the Persona stainless steel injector razor brand. We'll also link once more the YouTube video of this vintage Noxzema shaving cream commercial and get a good look at that razor. And we'll also link to the eBay listing of a Persona stainless steel injector Injector Razor. And check it out. I think Glenn is correct that this is the Persona stainless steel injector razor being used in that vintage commercial. What say you? Comment below and let us know. Do you think it's the Persona stainless steel injector razor, or is it some other kind of razor? Glenn, thanks very, very much for the information. Really do appreciate it. This email came from viewer Mark Vernick. Now, let me give you a little bit of background. He wrote to me, and he said that he had the Vikings Blade White Knight synthetic shaving brush, and that it was losing some hairs. And he wanted to know if that happened to mine. And I said, no, I haven't lost any hairs on this. And I've had it quite a long time. You can see how the logo has worn off because I've used it. And one of the first synthetic brushes that I had in the shave den, I believe that the folks at Vikings Blade very, very kindly sent this to the channel. So my thanks to them again. But it's been a really, really terrific synthetic shaving brush. And probably a little more tooth than some of the newer shaving brushes that I have in the shave den. However, there are some wet shavers out there that like that little bit of a tooth, a little bit of a scritchiness to kind of lift the beard and exfoliate the skin, that sort of thing. They like that kind of feel to it. So, you know, your face, your rules. But no, I didn't have any hair loss with this at all. And Mark was having hair loss with his White Knight shaving brush for whatever reason, and was wondering if I could recommend a new shaving brush to him. So, well, I immediately told him about Phoenix shaving brushes, Yaqi shaving brushes, DS Cosmetic shaving brushes, and a lot of others. And he went ahead and he selected the Phoenix Shaving Atomic Rocket shaving brush. And here's what he has to say. Here's his subject heading. 1 week with the Phoenix Shaving Atomic Rocket. You were right. Hey, Mark, just wanted to say thanks for the solid recommendation on the Phoenix Shaving Atomic Rocket shaving brush. After a week of use, I can confidently say this thing is a beast. Lather loading. It picks up soap too well. Seriously. I have to be careful not to overload it, but man, does it whip up an effortless, creamy lather. Softness. Compared to my old Vikings White Knight, this is next level luxury. No scratchiness, no irritation, just smooth, cloud-like comfort. Performance. A week in, and it's still impressing me. Consistently smooth, efficient, and just a joy to use. Appreciate the recommendation. This brush is definitely a keeper. Hope all is well. Best, Mark Vernick. P.S. I've been wondering if the shedding on my old brush was just a glue issue. Hard to say, but either way, the Atomic Rocket is holding up great. Since I only keep one brush at a time currently, this is my one and only daily driver, and it's definitely earning its place. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic to hear, Mark. Really, really am very, very happy that you like the Atomic Rocket. I believe the Atomic Rocket was the first shaving brush that I purchased from Phoenix Shaving, and because of its performance in my shave den, I was absolutely sold on all of their shaving brushes. Love, love, love the Phoenix shaving brushes that they offer. And the Atomic Rocket now comes in two configurations, this bulb knot and also a fan knot, flat top. And they're both wonderful, and they both have that great handle, that great looking handle. Yeah, absolutely fantastic, fantastic performing shaving brush. And if you're looking for a new shaving brush in your shave den, and you want something with a wonderful handle that is a throwback to the vintage years of shave brushes and shaving, well, you know, the shaving brushes from Phoenix Shaving are homages and based on a lot of those great vintage shaving brush designs. Yeah, absolutely wonderful look, great performance, and again, got that vintage vibe going for it. Yeah, so an absolutely fantastic, fantastic choice for a shave brush. So if you're looking for a new shave brush in your shave den, check out the shaving brushes from Phoenix Shaving. Mark absolutely loves his Phoenix Shaving Atomic Rocket shaving brush. So check them out. We'll have a link below to all of their shaving brushes, and I'm sure you'll find one that is just right for your shave den. Mark, thanks again for the email. So happy that the atomic rocket is working out for you in your shave den. And that wraps up another Monday Morning Mailbag. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out all the wonderful artisan soap makers and sellers that you see displayed on the bottom of the screen right now. They make and offer some wonderful artisan shave soap. They also offer some wonderful wet shaving gear to enhance your traditional wet shave. The next time you're online, please take a moment, pay them a visit. I sure would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Also, check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/Mark Zarady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Hey, we have another double take cartoon puzzle this week. Try to find the differences between the two cartoon panels. If you need more time, just pause the video or try to find all the differences before time runs out. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Happy St. Patrick's Day and make it a great week.